In today's video, I'm going to just do a make a quick example of the kind of returns one can make by just getting in early in a secular bull market and just holding on. This is a long-term chart of the QQQ. It tracks the NASDAQ 100. If one had just bought the bottom or even close to the bottom in 2009 and just held their position all the way through this bull market, you can see you would now be up over 17 times in the last 12 years. And uh, and I think we've got one more big move up here as we complete the bubble phase of this bull market. So I think it's going to be when all is said and done, it's probably going to be more like 20 to 30 times the original investment. And I show you this because I think um, we are at this stage uh, in in several markets, but one in particular. And let me point out before I switch to the next chart that, this looks easy in hindsight, but in real time this is extremely hard to do. This doesn't look like much right here, but this was a huge correction. Same thing for all of these here. Um, the 4-year cycle low in 2015, 2016, very scary. Then the big, this was actually a big crash in early 2018, much bigger crash um, at the end of 2018. Then we had the recession and the 4-year cycle low in 2020, and then of course the slingshot move out of that. So in real time, and that's why most people can't just take a position and hang on, is because in real time you get these big scary corrections, and your um, your emotions um, cause you to make mistakes. You end up selling at the bottom of corrections when you should be buying, or you don't have conviction in the bull market and you don't hang on. And so the odds of traders duplicating this, like I said, this is over 17 times right now, and it's probably going much higher. The odds of someone duplicating that in 12 years, I would say almost nobody has done that. So now let me go to the next chart. All right, this is energy. This is the oil service sector. There's virtually no sector that has been beat up as bad as the energy stocks, and especially the oil service stocks. Probably even more so than the mining stocks. I I tried and tried to get people into this area in back in late November, early December, and I showed these long-term charts, and um, my advice is get in, hang on. There's going to be, just like there was in that chart in the QQQ, there's going to be big scary corrections. We're having a pretty good sized correction right now. It's going to want to knock you off that bull, but 5 to maybe the bull market could even last 10 years, but somewhere between 5 and 8 years from now, this is probably going to be somewhere back up here, or even maybe much higher, and all of these uh, corrective phases will just be a fond memory, and you will have made an incredible amount of money by just holding your positions through a long-term secular bull market. That's how the big money is made. It's how millionaires and billionaires are made. The very few are made by uh, novice or even experienced traders trading in and out of stocks with tight stops. Tight stops will prevent you from taking any big losses, but they're also going to prevent you from making any big money. So the way to make big money, get in early in a secular bull market and then just hang on until the bull market is over. And that's what I have done with my recommendation at the end of last year, get in to oil stocks, oil service stocks especially. Try to ignore the corrections and just hang on for the next 5 to 10 years until the bull market is over.